We are live Monday, July 21st, 2025. With you as always, I'm War and Peace. We are All-Star Pro Wrestling, and this is Monday Night Havoc, where chaos crowns kings. Getting straight into the business, we got the human highlight reel. Adrian Youngblood, better known to those of y'all at home, Drag On. This man is a true show stealer. The human highlight reel, earning that moniker every single time he steps into the ring. There are fireworks. This dude delivers, win, lose, or draw week in and week out. And this week, Drag On, following a banger performance just 7 days ago against the return of Keys Ali. Back on the horse, back against another hard-hitting heavyweight.
And his opponent from Fort Worth, Texas, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Savage, John Robb.
Bringing a big hurt from Fort Worth. The Savage Wolf, John Robb, officially making his debut here on Monday Night Havoc, making the jump over from Pile Driver, the Lone Wolf now, here on Havoc, ready to raise some hell. John Robb, one tough customer, meaning all business stepping inside this square circle. With a new field of competitors here on Monday nights, Robb, ready to jump feet first in the fight. Let's get into it. Drag On. John Robb, one-on-one action and week underway. Robb, early on, trying to impose his will, trying to introduce himself to the crosstown rivals formerly, now his new home here on Monday Night Havoc. Hard knee strike right across the jaw. Drag On, trying to make some sparks fly. But it's the Savage Red Wolf, John Robb, that is maintaining control of this match, pushing the pace. Working that chain wrestling, normally the brawler, normally the mauler. Robb showing off some of that clinical wrestling expertise. Working over the arm, working the elbow. Trying to take some of that fight right out of Drag On. And so far, Robb having his way with the human highlight reel. Breaking the stalemate. Keeping the pressure on, excuse me. Drag On gonna tie up the powerhouse once again. Working the combination, but combo breaker by Robb, who's firing back. Drag On, a little too quick for him. Trying to put the pedal to the metal here early on. Drag On. Explosive maneuver with that lung blower. Big time spine buster floating into the cover. Drag On, looking for the win. Only good for the count of one. Got you, bro, got you. Nobody home on the senton. Robb trying to take advantage, but Dragon bringing the heat. Float over. The sit-out Liger Bomb down on the arena floor. Youngblood gonna get this match back inside the ring. Yo, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us, bro. Soul Snatcher, but nobody home. The sidestep by Rob. Now the Savage One. The Red Wolf taking advantage, half and half suplex. Rob. Veteran maneuver, dragging his opponent to the center of the ring, trying to impress in his Havoc debut. Solid 2 count off the pin attempt. Back to square one. Dragon recovering, trying to take advantage, but a reversal on the Irish whip. Rob. Thinking big. Side suplex on the apron. On that LED board. Yes, indeed. This episode brought to you in part by Big Slam Energy Drink. Go big. Slam harder. Back inside the ring. Oh, little misdirection there. Dragon going upstairs. And the human highlight reel looking to fly. Said he will not be interrupted. Big spinning wheel kick from the top rope. And it's then time to wash it down. Dragon surveying the scene. Wisely chooses his next options. And that innovative, modified, spin out bulldog. Setting up. Dragon being a bit indecisive here. But the caution pays off with the high-risk maneuver. Dragon bringing the fight right to Rob. Sear of the heart. Right hand. And a rolling DDT into the cover. Close near fall, only good for the count of 2. Irish whip into the ropes. Oh, pop-up. Styles clash. Trying to neutralize Rob in that Crimson Mask forming and busted over from that last maneuver. But Rob able to kick out at 2. Trying to swing momentum back in his favor, but Dragon now heating up. And when you see the smoke, you know there's fire in the building. The human highlight reel building up steam, building momentum, but cannot clear the distance off the diving drop kick. Irish whip into the ropes. Rob with the advantage, straight up and down with the big spine buster. Rob. The Fort Worth native with the reverse of the Irish whip. It's a sidestep from Dragon. Pele kick off the rebound. Big time impact. No matter how hard your head is, that one's going to knock you for a loop. And then to follow it up, the slingshot, coup de grace stomp, only good for the count of 2. Setting the pace here for exciting go-home edition. Monday Night Havoc. We got blood, sweat, and tears. The second annual PLE. This coming Saturday, July 27th. It goes down. Big Irish whip. Oh, big reversal. Rob fired up. But it's Dragon. Dragon with the stunner. Chicklets. Dragging his opponent to the center of the ring. Dragon into the cover for the win. And just like that, it is all over. Delivering once again in an explosive contest, the human highlight reel. Adrian Youngblood, drag on. Bringing the smoke, bringing the fire with it. Picking up a big win, spoiling the Havoc debut of the Savage Red Wolf, John Robb. Doing some headhunting. No doubt trying to concuss his opponent. Dragon set a target. Just kept hammering away. Just kept chipping away. Mixing up the offense a little bit to try to throw his opponent off guard. But the assault on the head remained the same. The big stunner for the win. The human highlight reel drag on with another come from behind. Viral worthy performance once again from the human highlight reel. Dragon delivering. Picking up the pace from his season 2 performances. Dragon really putting it together here in season 3. Cannot be denied. Might be on the short list for contenders for the Grand Prix Championship if he keeps it up like this. I'm just saying. But moving on, though, we got the ladies in action. And what can be said about this women's division here in All-Star Pro Wrestling? Second to none. Bringing the heat. Speaking of heat, Selena Blaze, the Brutal Lucha, going one-on-one with the returning Baby Bone Crusher, the former women's champion, back from injury, mad as hell, ready to take it to the ring. Let's do it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Trailblazers from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, a luchador, Selena Blaze.
The Brutal Luchador, the Trailblazer, sister of founder, Bishop, no relation to Jack. The Lady of Fire, ready to heat things up here on Monday Night Havoc. In a thick, competitive, dynamic women's division. Ready to stand out amongst the rest. Oh, right on, man. Hey, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Yeah, definitely.
And her opponent, accompanied by Luscious Love, the Living Legend, representing the Wolfpack from Orlando, Florida, Lady Showtime.
Making a return after several weeks of absence, Baby Bone Crusher. The Red Wolves running loose on Monday Night Havoc. And the former women's world champion, after going to absolute war with reigning women's champion Callie Rage, back on the horse, dusting herself off, ready to try again. And with the pissed off Baby Bone Crusher running around Monday Night Havoc, the rest of the roster might not be safe. Let's get into it. Selena Blaze, Baby Bone Crusher in the women's division. We underway. Straight out the gate, the former champion wasted no time clobbering her opponent with a big forearm. Now taking a walk on her opponent's chest all the way around the block. Bone Crusher demanding your attention. Slingshot spear, bringing the fire right to Blaze. Trying to put out the fire before Blaze can get ignited. Victory roll super kick combination. Clean. Right across the jaw. Blaze taking to the skies here, trying to neutralize their opponent's strength advantage with blistering speed and a feverish pace. Nice go behind, mad slam, Blaze now really pushing the pace, but Bone Crusher gonna slow it down, at least temporarily. Ooh, nice sidestep, not once but twice. Bone Crusher says she's got some moves too, exploding out the gate. High impact offense, BBC delivering. Only good for the count of 2. It's contrast in style. Powerhouse versus Speedster. Mauler versus Daredevil. And you gotta think, you got the felonious misdemeanor outside of the ring, setting the traps, making her presence felt. Referee busy dealing with that exposed turnbuckle pad. Meanwhile, the wrestlers, these wrestlers, engaged. It's some wrestling, some chain wrestling. Nice standing side headlock. Reaper working the neck, wrenching. Trying to pop Bone Crusher's head like a pimple. And the toss with the former champion. Showing why she sat atop this division. Ooh. Taking position. Big Irish whip into the ropes. Bone Crusher. Taking a little too long. Blaze. Burning past the defenses. No pun intended. Crazy combination. Big belly-to-belly suplex. Baby Bone Crusher, the Red Wolf. Only good for the count of 1. Taking her time now, sizing up her opponent. Maybe too much time. Reversal on the Irish whip now. Walking the tightrope on the apron. In a bad way right now. And Blaze able to dislodge her opponent. The Lady Lucha, the Woman of Fire, trying to work the misdirection, but man, Bone Crusher must have been a boxer. The foot movement, the head movement, the evasiveness, still on point, even for a, dare I say, heavyweight. Respectfully, of course. Oh, nice evasion. Blaze taking control, looking for it. A move made famous by our big brother Blaze. Bishop, that is. Joker slam going up top now. Ready to put the exclamation point on the 6:30 senton. Blaze has her opponent right where she wants her. Even better positioning. Wisely dragging her to the center of the ring before applying the cover. Only good for the count of 2. And I say this week in and week out, the women constantly, always delivering on a whole different level. The standouts of this show, 9 times out of 10, Bang O Rang, Baby Bone Crusher, sizing her opponent. And a big swinging side slam, planting her opponent, but Blaze not done yet. Victory roll, super kick combination. Beautiful transition. You see the seamless effort. Combo breaker, Bone Crusher, Irish whip into the ropes. And a choking slam, not to be confused with the choke slam. The former champion, the Red Wolf, only good for the count of 2. Red Wolves, obviously being the largest stable here in All-Star Pro Wrestling, have representation across both main shows. And of course, making the presence felt on Fight Night on a weekly basis as well, across the men's, women's, and tag divisions. The formidable force, known as the Red Wolves, always running loose all over All-Star programming. But Brutal Lucha make their home here on Monday Night Havoc, with the sole lady of the group, Selena Blaze, fighting the uphill battle. And for the second time in a row, avoiding disaster, Blaze setting up. Hard knee right to the mouth. And again, a close near fall. This match is going to continue. Nice reversal. Bone Crusher says she will not be denied here this evening, but neither will Blaze. Let's go. Combo breaker. Reversal. After reversal. After counter. After counter. And the interference. Misdemeanor. Playing a factor. Enabling Baby Bone Crusher to roll the dice. Not once, but 3 times. Planting Blaze for the win. And just like that, it is all over. What a match. And once again, women's division delivering in a big way. Pulling no punches. Wasting no time getting right after it. And delivering. Making a case like they often talked about. All women's event, man, I don't know. Like I keep seeing matches like this. I'm awfully tempted. Sounds like it'd be a fun time. Shit might overshadow the PLE for that month. Shit. Tell you, man, ladies always get it. I don't know what it is, but I dig it. And the former women's champion with the big win here tonight. You got to think, a top tier competitor such as herself, it's always got to be in the conversation. With that big Women's World Championship match looming this Saturday at Blood, Sweat, and Tears. With the Maya Bryant, Callie Rage going one-on-one. Sure. Baby Bone is going to be looking on.
Here is your winner,
Brother Eagle.
Lady Showtime.
With a little assistance from the felonious misdemeanor, Baby Bone Crusher, picking up the win here. And looking good doing it. Moving right along. After the return last week, going head-to-head with Dragon, who just seen pick up a big win on his side, by the way. The Machine, Keys Ali, Champs Row Finest, the Iron Order representative, going head-to-head with SWF veteran. Matter of fact, the All-Star Pro veteran, a Day 1 original, J-Rod. Let's get into it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from South Carolina, weighing in at 207 pounds, the Machine, Keith Ali.
Keys Ali, the Machine of Champs Row. Long-time veteran here in All-Star Pro Wrestling. Finally making his return after several months of inaction. Walking back in here last week like he hadn't missed a beat. Now, the Warrior from the Iron Order, ready to do it again. Putting All-Star Pro Wrestling on notice. Keith Ali, back.
his opponent from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, showstopper Jay Rock.
Going to be going up against some very thick competition. Against the Day One original, the Berserker, the Strongman, the Showstopper, ladies and gentlemen, Jay Rock. Jay Rock, one tough SOB. Always down for the fight. Always. Gotta get down in the trenches. Let's get into it. Keys Ali. Jay Rock. One-on-one action. We underway. Ali straight out the gate, wasting no time. A big boot to the face. Rocking Rock, no pun intended. Dropping the boots down. And Ali. Gonna push the pace. Trying to do some damage here. Oh no. Oh shit. Well, I hope no one was hurt badly or anything, man. That's tough. Being out of power for that long is also pretty bad, especially during the summertime, man. I hope everybody came out okay, you know. And throw away food and shit, man. That's tough, dude. Ali standing on business, straight up and down like 6 o'clock with a power bomb. Unrelenting on Rock. Fighting fire with fire here, matching Jay Rock with his own style, that hard-hitting smash mouth, no nonsense. Bust you up. Dude, I bet, man. I had my shit go out for like overnight a couple of weeks ago during that first heat wave. And that was pretty tough, man. I couldn't imagine going any longer than that, though. It was only like, I don't know, maybe like 6 to 8 hours probably. See, that's the type of shit, man, where it reverberates, you know, like this happens and you gotta shell out extra money to eat out and then you gotta freaking miss work and shit and then your next paycheck's gonna be short. Sorry, I'm rambling. My bad. But yeah, dude, I feel it, man. My heart goes out to everybody, dude. Big standing drop kick, Rock. Trying to turn the tide, but it's Ali. The machine, the wrestling machine. After the big combination, working the ground and pound, serving them knuckle sandwiches, and Rock can do nothing than eat them. Big Irish whip, nice reversal by Rock in this match back inside the ring. Hey man, we're glad to have you, bro. Glad you're doing all right. Rock turning the tide, returning the favor with a powerbomb of his own. Standing, no motion. Rock, only good for the count of 1. Those big lumbering shots, the strong man. But it's Ali who keeps plugging away. Pushing forward. Both men now busted open. Yes, indeed, folks, there will be blood. Oh, man, we're chilling, bro. Everything's starting to mild out a little bit, so everybody's getting into the groove, mid-summer groove until school gets back in. Shit's gonna get crazy again, but you know, ooh, big uppercut, Ali. Rocking Rock once again, going up top. Ooh, high risk, no reward. Rock trying to pick up the scraps, but it's Ali, the machine, unstoppable. Oh, mega driver. Planting Rock and a hard knee to the face to wash it down. The Rock trying to shut down the machine, the powerhouse, the showstopper, withstanding the assault and dishing some out as well. Nice draping DDT, getting maximum impact. Lined up now, Rock looking for it, delivering the leaping cutter face first into the canvas. J-Rock for the win. Only gives the count of 2. You would think after that mugging Rock just had, you would think twice about lightly mocking his opponent. He's showing no fear. He's facing adversity. Rock, he's gonna bring it, man. He's gonna taunt you the whole way. This man lives for the fight. Dating way back to the first episode, when it was then known as Monday Night Main Event. Rock with the longevity after several hiatuses. Oh, I didn't see that. I saw that Trick won, and I saw that Zilla Fatu debut. And another leaping cutter. Only good for the count of 2 in this bloodthirsty crowd. They want to see it one more time. J-Rock beside himself after delivering his heavy artillery not once but twice, going up top, deliver the elbow drop. But Ali back to his feet. The machine taking control. Big Irish whip in the ropes, laying in wait. Ducking behind with the dragon suplex. And a bloody, war-torn Keys Ali trying to work the combination but comes in the pass. Rock trying to make something happen, but he's cut off. Ali. Sending Rock face first, now top turnbuckle, exacerbating that already open wound, a scoop slam, and going upstairs. Keys Ali, the machine, taking the lead this time, connecting 450 splash into the cover for the win. The machine only good for count of 2. Ali, Rock, Ali firing up, taking Rock for the ride, standing. Oh, J-Rock, chop block reversal, flattening that back wheel of Ali. Saving the match in the process. Ali, no doubt, looking to put the nail in the coffin. But J-Rock with a sudden burst of adrenaline off the top rope with the cutter for the win. And just like that, it is all over. Actually, he kind of got you most of the match, and then you won. But you won though. Bro was giving it to you a little bit though. Respectfully, of course. You weren't even on a losing streak. You lost 1 match. After your update, you came back and won 1, and then you lost 1, and then you just won this 1. Because you was injured, you see. So you wasn't on last week. But nonetheless, good show. Good fight. Good night. Dude, you won your first match back with your update. I promise you. And you got that update. With them pants on right there. The same one the Triple got. Tell me I got the receipts.
Here is your winner.
God damn. Man, bleeding all down his chest and shit. That was a battle. That was a fight. That's right. Shit. Yeah, amazing match though, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Pushing the pace, bringing the high impact action. That's what it's all about. We've noticed. Moving along. We got some one-on-one action here. Jack Blaze, the original Alpha, going one-on-one with the reigning Grand Prix champion, Larry Loco. Now, Larry still does not have a challenger for the Grand Prix championship for this coming Saturday's premium live event, Blood, Sweat, and Tears. If Blaze can pick up the win here tonight, that might solve that problem. If not, we're going into sudden death overtime. We will burn that bridge when we come to it. Speaking of burning, Jack Blaze in the house. The original Alpha. The founder and the face of our good friends Alpha Pro Wrestling. Making that trip across town.
The following contest.
Seeing how the other half lives.
Making his way to the ring from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 255 pounds, Jack Blaze.
From Cashville, Tennessee, Jack Blaze. No relation of Bishop and Selena. Ready to turn up the heat in here. And get in a firefight with the little monster, Larry Loco. I bet when people watch the replay on YouTube, they're gonna see me with my conversation with you guys and be like, what the fuck was he talking about? But hey, they should have tuned in live. Speaking of live, the Grand Prix champion in the house.
Power trip from San Diego, California, weighing in at 205 pounds. The All-Star Pro Wrestling Grand Prix champion, the Monster, Larry Loco.
Bringing that signature focused fury. The reigning, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling Grand Prix champion. One half of the two-man power trip known as Locos Terribles. Larry Loco, the little monster, ready to unleash that control fury. "5'6" danger, Larry Loco, ready to get down to it. We got Jack Blaze. We got Larry Loco with no tattoos. We got one-on-one action, and we underway. Slow start here. The filling out process is real, folks. Collar and elbow type, and Larry being the aggressor, forcing Blaze to the rope. Ooh. Off the rebound. Pop-up soul snatcher. But Blaze with the evasion, trying to match speed for speed with Larry. And he might be able to keep up. Or can the gas tank last that long? That is the question. Larry, one of the breakout superstars of season 2. One of the standouts of season 1, the 2-time and reigning Grand Prix champion. Now becomes synonymous with that title. Back then it was the hardcore, but ever since elevating his level, Larry Loco has been operating at an extremely high level, eating a super kick to the face. Blaze, though, the original alpha, the question mark, the anomaly. Not a native to these grounds, but a veteran in his own right, bringing a whole different style here to All-Star Pro. A lot of these guys, they've been wrestling together here for a very long time. They've got accustomed to certain things. But Blaze changing the game, but getting caught by that big spinning roundhouse. Loco for the win, only good for count of 2. Larry, for a long time, known as the number 2 pound-for-pound wrestler in the league. Multiple times trying to topple Terrible Tito. In the end, joining forces with him, creating that 2-man power trip known as Loco 3 of Blaze. Ushering both men into double title territory. And working those strikes, Loco lighting up Blaze, no pun intended. Only good for the count of 2. The Grand Prix champ. Still knowing he has to defend his championship this Saturday. Still throwing all caution to the wind with reckless abandonment. Loco sizing up Blaze. Big shoulder tackle. And giving no quarter to the original alpha. Perhaps being a little too aggressive. Rushing in, Blaze with the well-timed recovery. Turn the tide, at least momentarily. And Larry said he will not be denied here this evening. The Grand Prix champion, living by the motto, the struggle only makes the success sweeter. Loco now, dialed in, target acquired. Blaze got the guard up. Larry got the guard up, going up top. Oh, gee, cut it. Moving like a hot knife through butter, the Grand Prix champion now. With his opponent rocks. Continuing to mount the offensive. Continuing to keep the pressure on. Going upstairs. Loco. The 450 elbow. Nobody home, and Blaze with another chance at redemption. Larry going to turn it around. Big time power slam. And Blaze avoiding disaster with another shot. Working the combination. The original alpha taking the champ for a ride. Oklahoma slam. Blaze perched in the corner. Going coast to coast, laying Larry out with the snake eyes. Now the original alpha with the pump handle locked in. Up on the shoulder, swinging face buster, planting Larry face first on the canvas. The Grand Prix champion going to kick out at the count of 2. This match going to continue, and Blaze, he's heating up. Big Irish whip into the rope. Pop up Oklahoma. A kick right in the mush. Blaze doing some headhunting here. Trying to knock the champ out cold. Larry. Sunset flip power bomb. Spiking the would-be challenger down on the arena floor, but Blaze firing back. Larry with the big Oklahoma, the champion. That controlled fury being unleashed here, drawing blood. Blaze busted open. Now just dribbling the head off the mat with a series of stomps to the back with the arms trapped. Blaze relentlessly trying to savage his opponent here. The violent assault continues. The referee count up to the count of 10. 8 rather. 10. No bother, gonna make it back inside the ring. Blaze taking Larry for the big ride, elevated side slam for the win, only good for the count of 2. Right back at it, this time gonna put his feet up on the ropes, getting that extra leverage of Larry. Powering through. Blaze once again planting the Grand Prix champion. His bloodthirsty crowd, they want to see it one more time. And they might have to see it just one more time, because this match going to continue. Larry back up on his feet. Big Larry dropping Blaze. Whipping the roundhouse. Blaze got his opponent stuffed. And another snake eyes, no instead. A stun gun on the ropes, hanging Larry out the draw and a leg drop. To follow it up, putting an exclamation point on it. Jack Blaze for the win. Only good for the count of 2. And a big combination, chopping down the Grand Prix champion, Jack Blaze, firmly in the driver's seat. Larry, lying motionless. Blaze now, trying to pick Larry apart, mix up the offense. No doubt playing mind games with Grand Prix champion. Where's he going to attack next? Attacking the legs, attacking the arms, attacking the head. Larry, avoiding disaster, following up with a big roundhouse, cyclone kick, center of the ring, hit the outside leg for the win, only good for the count of 2. Loco Stunner. Going upstairs, Larry Loco, looking at 450 elbow once again, and Blaze saw it coming, made the adjustment, and now he's going to make Larry pay. Taking his sweet time. Jack Blaze better get in a quick, fast hurry, because Larry's not the one to be wasting time with. You can't be second guessing yourself when you're in there with a competitor. With Larry Loco's stamina, X Factor, sit-out face buster, into the cover. Larry Loco for the win. He can count to 10, because it is all over. Just like that. And the Grand Prix champ delivering once again. Continuing to be a standout, not only here on Monday Night Havoc, but in All-Star Pro Wrestling as a whole. Still maintaining one of the top winning percentages of the entire season. The reigning Grand Prix champion, ladies and gentlemen. Larry Loco might have just stole the show here tonight, because him and Jack Blaze lit the roof on fire. But a win from the champion here tonight means that we are no closer to determining the number one contender for that coveted Grand Prix championship. And we know Larry's locked in. Blood, sweat, and tears. We're going to have to get with the board tonight.
Here is your winner.
And figure out what we're going to do about that situation. He said he don't need his tattoos. His bruises will be his tattoos. War wounds. Larry Loco, the little monster, live in effect, ladies and gentlemen. Your reigning, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling Grand Prix champion. One half of Loco's Terribles. I'm sure the tag team championships. We'll be back on their side sooner rather than later, folks. But the pain train, oh, nice. Oh, nice, nice. Pain train continues. I knew these dudes were going to deliver. Speaking of tag team championships, the number one contenders in action, Divine Punishment. Going 2-on-2 with the former tag champs, Brutal Lucha. First time ever, we got some hard hitters and some high flyers mixing it up in tag action. Let's get into it, shall we? That's how big Punishment is. You can't even see Shane in the background. There's a big fight field here in the tag division. And these two dudes moved in like an absolute hurricane. Mass destruction is ensuing because the capital has fallen. Divinity is here. Fallen Punishment, the reigning Fight Night champion, Shan Leon. Divine Punishment.
At a combined weight of 531 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling Fighting Champions, Shane Leon and the Punisher, the Dangerous Alliance.
What a dangerous alliance indeed, folks. Since teaming up, these two men have been like a juggernaut, an unstoppable force, rolling through the competition left, right, and center, not only here on Monday Night Havoc, but also on Fight Night. Divine Punishment, just 6 days away from Clash, the World Tag Team Champions, the Buzzsaw Dragons. But tonight, they're going up against the former two-time World Tag Team Champions, Brutal Lucha. The Brutal Luchadors in the building. Big net. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, my room.
505 pounds. The Luchador Death and Pedro Payne. The Luchadors.
The world's largest luchador, Big Nasty, Pedro Payne. The Death Dealer, Traficante de Muerta. Brutal Lucha, no stranger to tag competition here on Havoc. And after dabbling in singles competition, the dynamic duo back in action here on Havoc, ready to raise some hell and test the mettle of the number one contenders. The Brutal Luchadors, ready to raise some havoc here on Havoc. We got Capital Punishment and Pedro Payne kicking things off. Two big men ready to go boom to kick off this tag team match. And Payne just handling Big Capital. Big Nasty. Known to take shortcuts or any way he can. Pick up the win. Welcome to the show. If you're just now joining us, Pain. Trying to punish punishment. Trying to bring the pain. Nasty snake eyes off the alley-oop. Not done yet. Pedro Payne put on a big man clinic in a nonchalant pin. Only good for the count of one. The punishment on the receiving end. Still unable to get into first gear here. Still unable to topple the big man. Normally, he is the big man. But Payne coming in here tipping the scales. The massive giant, Big Nasty. With that vicious rack attack. Now moving to more slow, methodical pace. Payne. Trying to work over and neutralize falling punishments. Stomping away now. Payne trying to turn the tides. Trying to work through the resistance from the giant. Couple of well-placed elbows to the jaw. And punishment. Still trying to break through. Undeterred. Meanwhile, Payne continuing to deliver into the cover. Following that gory-like maneuver, only good for the count of two. Big Irish whip into the corner.
That's the tag.
Tag is made. TDM. Executed to perfection with that tandem offense now lined up in the corner. Traficante de Muerta. Slicing and dicing. Connecting clean with an enziguri right behind the head. Punishment. A true fighter's fighter. With the heart of a warrior. Falling right back. Got the Graveline in on a heel hook. TDM gonna fight his way free. Ooh, nice sunset flip powerbomb. The punishment gonna make the tag. Here comes the Divine Weapon, the reigning Fight Night champion. Find himself in a very rare position. Looking at walking in here next week as double champion. If everything plays out right, he's got a Fight Night champion defense this Wednesday. He's got that tag team championship matchup against the Buzzsaw Dragons this Saturday. If he can continue on his winning ways, we're looking at double belts Divine. Two belt Shane. We'll figure it out if it comes to that. Let's not get too excited. Luchadors continue to make the case, though. Those cut and run tactics they've developed over the seasons. Nobody holding the splash, but a big Pedro Payne laying in weight, Irish whipping in the ropes. Nice sidestep. Leon, pump handle, cinched in. Planting Payne face first. Now surveying the scene, the Divine Weapon. Trying to take control, but Payne just too strong, just too massive. Able to turn the tide of a match with just one maneuver. Big Nasty. No! Caught with a flying knee, right flush across the jaw. Nice spinning elbow, getting that snap on there. Payne rolling out the ringside and a bit to recover. But Shan giving no quarter to the former champion. Flying high crossbody and a hard knee to the face to wash it down. The Fight Night champion. Yeah, I know. Hopefully he gets back in the fight. I was hoping when they rolled out to the ringside he would get it together. Leon gonna let him make the tag? Leon gonna let him make the tag. Oh, single leg drop kick. I hate to restart it. Sometimes they fix themselves. Hung out the draw on the top rope. Let me know what you want me to do though. I'm only good for the count of one. All right. Oh shit. Oh shit. Damn it. Hit the wrong button. All right, let me do this real quick. Where's he at? Where's he at? Damn it. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. There we go. Right. Back to the action. Sorry about the technical difficulty there, folks. Got to get these guys right. Shan Leon holding his own, though, against Brutal Lucha. But in the end, that speed, the agility, Traficante coming into play. Big Irish up in the corner. Divine Punishment ready to get to work. Big stomp to the lower back. And TDM rolling out the ringside, trying to recover. The Punishment going to meet him halfway around the block. Rolling DDT. Avoiding disaster there against the powerhouse. Now taking charge. Traficante de Muerte. Doubling down. Count of two leaping cutters in a row. And unable to do anything but piss the big man off. Falling Punishment. Back to his feet. In control. Going to get this match back inside the ring. Been a little too aggressive there. TDM taking advantage. Tag is made. Not going to return the favor with some tag team action. Total elimination. Brutal Lucha working together like a well-oiled tag team wrestling machine. Pedro Payne, Big Nasty, dropping the elbow right across the jaw for the win. And just like that, it is all over. The tag champions making the statement. Kando, Kabuki Dragon, letting number one contenders know this is their house. They better get back. Let's keep it moving. Moving right along. Dominic Jason of the Titans going one-on-one with Reese the Destroyer. We all know Reese has had his issues with AJ Albright in recent weeks. And those two are set for a steel cage match this Saturday at Blood, Sweat, and Tears. But tonight, Reese going one-on-one with one of AJ's stablemates and Dominic Jason. It goes down one-on-one action here live on the Go Home show, Monday Night Havoc.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the tribe from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 222 pounds, Alpha Jason!
The Alpha of the Titans, the dirtiest player in the game, Dominic Jason. After making a lengthy run over on Pile Driver, making his way back home to where it all started, Monday Night Havoc. For the first time in nearly a month, ready to go one-on-one still, making his entrance alone. The Soul Titan, yet to still win a championship here in All-Star Pro. This young man, he's got something to prove and nothing to lose. With a couple of big wins underneath his belt, Dominic Jason looking to ride that momentum. Another win here tonight. Dirty DJ ready for one-on-one action.
And his opponent from El Dorado, weighing in at 269 pounds, Reese the Destroyer!
The extinction of mankind. Destroyer by occupation. No, not yet. No, I think you're like the co-main event. You're like towards the end, so you still got a little bit. We're getting close though. Big Reese. Ready to do battle inside of a steel cage with AJ Albright this Saturday at Blood, Sweat, and Tears. But tonight, and what he called the tune-up, about to clash with young Dominic Jason. The Destroyer, the Warrior, the Hawaiian Lion, the former hardcore champion, Reese the Destroyer. Ready to take down the Titan. Dominic Jason, Reese the Destroyer. One-on-one action, and we underway. Pushing his opponent back to the corner immediately, Dirty Dom. This kid hasn't met a shortcut. He hasn't liked. No, man, you're not till later on, dude. You're like the co-main event. You still got like 3 matches before yours, I think. 2, 3. Working the collar and elbow tie up. And Jason once again, ooh, the cheap shot. Bloody and Reese in the process. This young Titan, extremely motivated. Tired of being the ridicule of the group. Dominic Jason really pushing the pace here. I got you, Brody. I'll tag you when your match is up. I'll try to. Try not to forget. Ooh, the sit-down gut buster, Reese. Trying to wreck the midsection. Dirty DJ with the roll-up. Oh my. Couple of elbows to the midsection. Big Reese. Got his opponent's stuff. Looking for the powerbomb, but Dominic Jason desperately fighting his way free. Big combination and a hard knee to the face to wash it down. Dirty Dom lined up on the apron. The young Titan taking flight. Big springboard dropkick, sending Reese reeling out to the ringside. Back inside, Reese trying to turn the tables. Once again, got his opponent's stuff, looking for a powerbomb. Reese showing mercy, gonna hang him off the draw on the top rope instead. Big combination, big combo breaker. Dominic Jason, dirty DDT. The young Titan going upstairs, ready to take flight. Big splash, nobody home. Reese able to make the adjustment. Big combination. The Hawaiian Lion locked in, just savaging his opponent. Reverse quick kick to the head. Dominic Jason off the springboard. Moonsault. Big money into the cover for the win. Dominic Jason only give the count of 2. Reverse quick kick to the head. Snake Eyes in the corner. Reese the Destroyer. A bloodied mess. Nailing the corkscrew springboard. Gonna drag his opponent to the center of the ring. What's he got in mind? Reese. Taking too much time. The leg lace takedown beautifully executed by the alpha of the Titan. Dominic Jason once again delivering the dirty DDT into the cover. For the win, Dominic Jason only gives the count of 2. Dropping the heavy artillery. DJ going up top. Big splash connecting clean into the cover. For the win, once again, Dominic Jason only gives the count of 2. Middle rope, springboard, moonsault for big money in this capacity crowd. On their feet for this action inside of the ring. Jason off the rebound, dropping Reese with a blockbuster. All this unanswered offense. Big Irish whip into the ropes. Oh, nice uppercut. Reese laying out Jason. Wasting no time. Reese with the lasso from El Paso trying to force the tap. The poor in-ring positioning by the veteran. Going to force the rope break. And now just serving up knuckle sandwiches on the ground and pound. Jason, undoubtedly, seeing stars right now. Serving up the two-piece to Reese. Dominic Jason taking back control face first in the top turnbuckle. Reese with the reverse back elbow. Back to square one, center of the ring. Taking Dominic Jason for the ride. Symphony of Destruction into the cover. For the win. Only good for the count of 2. Oh, shit. I want to come too. Shit. The sleeper hold locked in, but Dominic Jason refusing to lose here tonight. Reese called this a tune-up match. Dominic Jason sees this as an opportunity to not only soften up Reese ahead of that no escape steel cage match this Saturday, but also to take down a top-tier competitor. Take down another former champion. Reese, the Beast, the Hawaiian Lion, locked in. Hard right hand turning Dominic Jason inside out. Hoisted up on the shoulders. The Argentine Gutbuster. directly into the cover. Reese for the win. Only good for the count of 2. Dominic Jason showing that heart, showing that wherewithal, showing that determination. Reese looking for the overhead belly to belly. A couple of well-placed shots right to the face. Jason in control, Irish whip. And a corkscrew shoulder tackle. Gonna drop Reese, the young Titan. Poised for a big moment here. Big spear. Big spear, center of the ring. Dominic Jason for the win here. Look at the outside leg. Ref in position. And just like that, the young Titan, Dominic Jason, taking down Reese the Destroyer, trying to add insult to injury, but Reese fighting back. Dominic Jason, the young Titan. Oh, here comes the Albright. Here comes the Albright. Then Muerta, what the hell is he doing here? The beatdown ensuing. And Brutal Lucha somehow, some way, siding with the Titans. This might have huge ramifications for the future. Or maybe TDM just playing a role of mercenary. I don't know. I haven't talked to any one of them. That's news to me. Let's keep moving though, guys. Back to the women's division. Oh shit, his match is after this one. That's hilarious. We got 2 former women's world champions. 2 ladies. 2 professional wrestlers at the top of the division. At the top of the card. And working hard. Ready to get it on. Britt Graves, Dirty Diana, 1-on-1.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from North Carolina, Britt Graves.
The Grave Digger. Britt Graves, the former women's world champion, ready to get the business. The Psycho, ready to unleash here tonight. And after going to war with the Maya Bryant 3 weeks ago to determine the #1 contender, fresh off an injury here. Ready to get right back in here. Feet first into the fire. Let's get into it.
And her opponent from New Orleans, Louisiana, Dirty Diana.
Another former women's world champion, Dirty Diana. Winning the world championship in the main event of the All-Star Classic to close out season 2. It don't get no bigger than that in women's wrestling. And now, with one of the biggest women's championship matches in company history looming, the next competitors, the next round of challenges, already circling the wagon. And this former champion, Dirty D, has got to be on that short list. Sparks are gonna fly here, ladies and gentlemen. 2 former women's world champions set to collide. Britt Graves, Dirty Diana. 1 fall to the finish in women's division, and we underway. Coming in hot, Diana with the enziguri, but Graves firing right back with a big spear, trying to cut Diana in half. Quick pin attempt, no doubt testing the waters. Graves not quick enough, getting caught with the monkey flip, and Dirty D. Ooh, caught with the big spear. Graves dishing out the heavy, hard-hitting offense. Who could ever forget that exciting #1 contenders match? The Maya Bryan and Britt Graves, they drug each other through hell and back. Both ladies coming out with an injury. Both just now clear to compete this week. No doubt a little gun shy. But best believe when she's ready to pull the trigger, it's about to explode in here. The push off, Diana into the ropes, dropped underneath with the advantage. Britt Graves. Big high spinning knee, connecting clean. Graves immediately right back into submission. Wasted no time. Trying to negate any potential damage being done. Slapping on the submission early. And gonna eat a shot to the face for trouble. Diana. Now in control, Irish whip. And caught with a knee coming right off the rebound. Dirty D. Still trying to string together some offense. Not going to get caught with that spear a third time. Getting the knee up. Driving it right at the temple of Graves. Oh, a deep digger. Graves planting Diana, but Diana still on her feet. Only to get planted once again. Jumping cutter for the win. Britt Graves only good for the count of 2. And Diana returning the favor. A spear for a spear. Now working those spare ribs with a series of knees with the head trap. Diana going up top. Trying to clear half the distance of the ring with a knee drop. No dice. Britt fired up. Irish whip into the ropes. Diana gonna run straight into a corkscrew shoulder tackle. For the win. Britt Graves trying to end it early. Only good for the count of 2. Gut wrench power bomb. Getting all that torque on it. Dirty D said it's time to get dirty in here. And the veteran wisely dragging her opponent to the center of the ring before applying the cover. But you have to wonder the small delay was enough time for Graves to recover. Kick out of 2. Irish whipping in the corner. Diana gonna build up some steam here. Oh, nice misdirection with the monkey flip. And the former champion fired up. Dirty D. Oh! A series of reversals and counters. Let's go! Man, they was doing some Matrix shit just then. That was crazy. Basement dropkick finally bringing that 2000s action movie sequence to an end, and Dirty Diana with the advantage. Being a bit indecisive now, Dirty D can't figure out what to do. Ready to go for the ride, Dirty Diana. Big time Uranagi into the cover. For the win, Dirty D only good for the count of 2. Giving no quarter to her opponent. Graves trying to reset us out of the ring, but Diana comes barreling over the top rope with the corkscrew, and this fight continuing down at ringside. Note I said fight, not wrestling match, not exhibition. These are 2 of the top tier competitors in the division. These are 2 ladies that are angling for another shot at the title. These are 2 women that know that the second biggest show of the year, Legacy, coming up in September, which means they've only got limited opportunities to walk into that big PLE, that big anniversary celebration as either the champ or the challenger. And we got the competition this tight and this thick. There is no room for error. Big leaping cutter. Graves into the cover for the win. Brick Graves. And just like that, it is all over. The Psycho, Brick Graves, back on her winning tip, back on her grind, back from injury, putting the rest of the roster back on notice. Operating at the highest level in women's wrestling. Dirty Diana, wow, with the big power bomb, boom. And Brick Graves lighting up the town here tonight. That's how you do it. That's how you get it done. It is ever evolving.
Here is your winner.
Women's division. Hard to know who the HBRC is. But Brick Graves, once again, delivering in some big ways, boss. Co-main event time. Two heavy hitters here on Havoc. And like I said before, we've had four dudes at the top of the pack here on Monday Night Havoc. Since the beginning of the season, these four guys in the co-main event and in the main event, you see them right there. They've been clustered up. These are the top challengers for the World Championship. Well, tonight, one-on-one for the second time this season. For the third time in their careers, Sam Magnum, Little Devil, one-on-one.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, Sergeant Sam Magnum.
The Soldier of Fortune, Sam Magnum, winner of the 2025 Brawl for It All tournament, and the first and two-time All-Star Pro Wrestling World Television Champion, formerly of the Delta Force, now a mercenary on a mission, and that mission is the World Heavyweight Championship. Sam Magnum, ladies and gentlemen, here in the co-main event, ready to bring the fight. Right, it's a long-time rival, Little Devil. Time to burn it down. Holy shit, look at that mask.
Representing the tribe from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 237 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling Action Champion, Little T-Man.
Representing the Titans, the 2025 Apex Tournament winner, Big Evil, the former All-Star Pro Wrestling World's Heavyweight Championship. With the hardest drift, hands down on the entire roster, Little Devil. One of the top tier stars here on Monday Night Havoc. One of the top tier stars here in the entire league, ready to go one-on-one with Sam Magnum. Here in the co-main event, it goes down. Bell to bell, here in All-Star Pro Wrestling. Sam Magnum, Little Devil, one-on-one action, and we underway. Magnum kicking off the match in typical fashion with the OG cutter. Trying to discombobulate his opponent from the opening bell. Magnum coming in hard. Devil gonna tie him up, trying to slow the pace a little bit. Big Evil and Sam Magnum both in the top 5 of winning percentages here on Monday Night Havoc. Top 4, in fact. Top 5, along with Tito. Top 6, along with Larry. Nonetheless, what I'm saying is, these dudes have been winning so much, it's really hard to book their asses. Operating at the highest echelons here on Havoc. Devil and Magnum, 2 world-class stars, no doubt. Nice breakaway, Devil. Ooh, return the favor of the springboard with a cutter of his own. And the Bullet Club alumni stomping Magnum into oblivion. Reverse quick kick to the head. Magnum trying to take control. But taking too much time. A couple of well-placed elbows to the midsection. Little Devil. Now Magnum with the fireman's carry. Going to hang him out the draw on the top rope. Going upstairs now. Putting a rain down hell. Little Devil surveying the scene. Daring his opponent to stand up. So he can put him right back down. Nice hurricane right from the top rope. Devil off the rebound. Big rolling thunder into the cover. Little Devil for the win. Holy, give the count of 1. Stomp to the midsection. Devil with the bullplex. Unleashing unparalleled strength. Devil, the speed demon. Deceptively strong. Magnum going up top looking for it. Nobody home. Pulling the trigger a little early. That's the bread and butter. But Magnum still with the advantage, at least momentarily. Devil turn the table. Eat defeat. Going upstairs now. Devil once again. Big stomp. Weighing down hell. Into the cover. Big Evil, the young Titan, only good for count of 2. And this capacity crowd on their feet, springboard, shooting star press for big money. Little Devil, locked in, fired up. Oh my God, the big backbreaker. No doubt sending shivers down the spine of Magnum. Now mixing up the attack. Going after the legs, going after the head. Devil setting him up. Picture perfect vertical suplex. And a big senton, a series of unanswered offense. And Devil is feeling it. Big reversal. Magnum might have just saved the match for himself. Nice roll up, trying to steal one. Sam Magnum, holy good for the count of 1. Oh, Devil damn near decapitated him with that lariat from Hades for the win. Little Devil, holy good for the count of 2 in this bloodthirsty crowd. This bloodthirsty crowd, they want to see it one more time. Little Devil continuing to hit the mark. Big time casket drop. And Big Evil. With a big stomp. Going upstairs one more time. Ready to rain down hell. Little Devil connecting with the coup de grace directly into the cover. Hook of the outside leg. Referee in position for the win. And just like that, it is all over. Little Devil making short work of Sam Magnum. Not even short work. He was a fight, but double. Pushing the pace. Controlling the ring. Outworking his opponent here this evening. And looking damn good doing it. No diddy. The devil's in the details. And Larry from the depths of Hades sending Sam Magnum to the deepest of all the hells. I'm telling you. Because Magnum was not right after that maneuver. After that, everything else was completely unanswered. Magnum, not devil. That clothesline from hell, that man was like, his brain completely shut down. And after that, everything else, academic. Little Devil, ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 Apex Tournament winner. Still with that golden opportunity to cash in. Honor for glory. But for now, holding on to the Apex Championship. It looks good on it. Let's keep it moving. Well, folks, I guess they say time flies when you're having fun, and it is now time for the main event of the evening. One fall to a finish to determine the #1 contender for the All-Star Pro Wrestling World's Heavyweight Championship. Brought to you by Big Slam Energy Drink. It's time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Bad Guys. From Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 273 pounds, Turner Harrington.
Introducing first, fighting out of South Australia, the Big Bad, the anti-hero in a half shell, the headmaster of the Turtle Academy, the former World Heavyweight Champion, two-time Grand Prix champion, Turtle Harrington, ready for this golden opportunity. And his opponent, another man who's made winning here in his world full of killers look relatively easy. The Elite Beast, the former National Heavyweight Champion, the former World's Tag Team Champion.
And his opponent from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 240 pounds, Damien the Beast Briggs.
The man who puts the Elite and Club Elite, the former World Television Champion, Damien Briggs, now with an opportunity, with the chance for a do-over after clashing with Terrible Tito, a last man standing, coming up short. Briggs finding himself with another opportunity to make it back to the title fight. The Elite Beast, the New York native Damien Briggs, ready here in the main event of the evening. Let's do it. Colonel Harrington, Damien Briggs. One-on-one action, and we underway. Briggs, straight to the gate. Big spear. Trying to cut Harrington in half immediately into the cover, wasting no time. Briggs says he got a hot date lined up. Only good for the count of 2. And I'll see what kind of match this is going to be. Briggs. Gonna do whatever it takes to get his hands on Terrible Tito. Vacation. Fuck you went on vacation too. Goddamn Briggs. Briggs trying to put down Turtle Harrington early. No doubt this hot start coming twofold, trying to send a message to Tito. Trying to put Turtle Harrington in his place. Cracking that headlight. Damian Briggs not allowing Harrington an instant to breathe, let alone think. Really pushing the pace here. And Harrington suddenly beside himself. I don't think he was expecting such a hot start. I think the strategist in Harrington, the tactician in him, expected Briggs to start out slow. Little collar and elbow tie. Little light offense, peppering. Briggs came in, pedal to the metal. Caught Harrington off guard, now trying to slow the pace, trying to regain his faculties. But there was a concern coming in this match. The Briggs will be up to the pressure. Close out the show in the main event. Harrington, very experienced in this spot. Standing switch. The big bad taking the back. Trying to sap all the energy from the elite beast. Nice roll up, Harrington. And Briggs immediately able to kick that shoulder up. But Harrington still in control. Right back into the cover. And this is the rat race. Both these guys not wanting to engage. They know this Saturday, whoever wins this match is going to have to be 100% going in there. Fuck that. 1,000%. They're going in there with literally Superman. And they don't want to be taking any extra precautions in this matchup. Harrington crowding Briggs now in the tide of the turn. After that hot, aggressive start early on. Oh, Briggs avoiding the headbutt, delivering one of his own, and now, all of a sudden, we got a fight in our hands. There was an onslaught of offense from Briggs. An onslaught from Harrington. Now Briggs back in control of the Yakuza cutter, floating into the cover for the win, only good for the count of 2. Hard right hand, turning Harrington inside out. Briggs trying to soften him up before delivering that inverted DDT. Now dragging Harrington wisely to the center of the ring before engaging in more shenanigans. Briggs with the big spear. Directly into the cover. Damian Briggs for the win here. Holy good for the count of 2.5. Holy shit, that was so close. And Briggs continuing on the offensive, dropping the elbow. Hold up, wait a minute. Scraping the face. Briggs. Oh, Harrington sneaking out the back door. And the big bad with the Irish whip. The tactician nailing that shotgun knee strike and then a swanton to wash it down. Harrington, Briggs. Both men in respective corner, but Harrington's on the move. Big clothesline. Gonna drop Damian Briggs. And the big bad now lined up in the corner. He's calling for it, ready to drop the hammer. Turtle Harrington gonna get a boot right in the jaw. Briggs with the advantage. Big Larry gonna drop Harrington. Rolling outside the ring to try to reset. And Briggs gonna take advantage of the misstep. Harrington probably shouldn't have done that. Ill-advised. Briggs now in the driver's seat. No, Harrington in the driver's seat. Harrington with the roll-up. Trying to win it with the roll-up. Turtle Harrington. Only gives the count to 1. Signaling to the crowd. He's locked in. Welcome to the show. How's it going, bro? Couple of elbows to the midsection. Damian Briggs. Short German suplex. Transitioning into the German or into the Dragon suplex, rather. And that, my friends, is what we call the Chimeraplex. Briggs ready to end it all in one shot here. The punt kick, nobody home. Harrington, avoiding disaster, going all the way up top. Off the springboard, slingshot himself, directly into Briggs with that forearm. Harrington up top, nobody home on the flying headbutt. And we are back to square one. Once again, Briggs with the Irish whip, into the ropes. Harrington, big time spine buster. Spine on the pine. Damian Briggs for the win. Harrington able to kick out of 2. And this match going to continue yet again. Briggs dropping the knees. Briggs with that loaded forearm. No, the punt kick. Harrington busted wide open for the win. Damian Briggs. And just like that, it is all over. Damian Briggs defying all expectations, calling his shot, delivering, and now headed to blood, sweat, and tears to face terrible Tito one-on-one for the World Heavyweight Championship. What a fight. What a main event. That's how you get it done. That is Monday Night Havoc, where chaos crowns kings. We're just 6 days away from that premium live event known as Blood, Sweat, and Tears. This Wednesday, we got Fight Night. We still got to figure out the Grand Prix situation. This Thursday, we got Pile Driver. It goes down. We still got to figure out that Classic Heavyweight Championship. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we are locked in. And it's about to go down. Saturday, July 27, 2025, ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling presents Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Earn everything, and everything will be earned. Because like the company motto says, go hard or go home. Big fight field here in the main event. And the Elite Beast set the clash once again in a rematch from Last Man Standing against the GOAT, Terrible Tito. Tito's confidence still might be rattled after that war with Jack Graves and Battle of the Brands. This might be the opportune time to strike while the iron's hot. Well, ladies and gentlemen, well, thank you all for joining us. It's been one hell of a show as always, and I appreciate you tuning in and hanging out with me. So until next time, I've been Warren Peace. We are ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling, and this is Monday Night Havoc. Chaos crowns kings. So until next time, keep the peace and fight like hell. Good night, everybody.